What's going on, family and friends? Listen, I want to share a pivotal moment in my journey and an exciting book that changed my life. You see, 5 years ago during an interview with Success Magazine, a question was posed to me that shifted my perspective, and I mean this dramatically. You see, they inquired about the legacy I intend to build for myself and my future family, distinguishing my contributions from those I have made in supporting other churches, other organizations, corporations, you name it, and even including my significant and grateful work with Dave Ramsey. You see, this inquiry sparked a period of deep introspection, right? I remember going home and not being able to sleep for 2 weeks. Because when this person asked me, you've helped others build their life, build their tables, build their legacies, what are you doing for yourself? What legacy are you building for yourself? What wealth are you passing down? What table are you passing down to your loved ones? Leading me to realize how much of my focus had been on aiding the growth of others, their tables and their legacies. Made me realize that I was neglecting my own table, my own life, my own legacy, and my own financial future. You see, this realization was a catalyst for a profound shift in my life and how I approached my personal table. 2 years after Success Magazine asked me that question, marking about 3 years to this day, I made one of the most difficult decisions and choices in my life. I had 2 hard choices in the past, and one of them was giving my life to Christ. And that really wasn't like a hard choice, but that was a big choice. Then the second most difficult thing in my life was to leave the love of my life, my ex-fiance. And then out of nowhere, I made the third most difficult decision ever in my life, and that was to leave a remarkable, life-changing organization that was paying me well over 6 figures, had freedom, traveling the world, on stages, talking to 12 million people, you name it. It was just a beautiful and a profound opportunity in my life, and it had such a profound impact on my life. And that was working and leaving Ramsey Solutions. You know, to this day, Ramsey Solutions is still impacting millions, and I mean it's millions of lives around the U.S. And I will forever be grateful for the lessons and the opportunities I gained while on the personality team there. I'm still shocked that even to this day, 3.5 years later, many have wondered and still asking me why I took this step to leave Ramsey Solutions. And my reasoning has remained consistent over the past few years. To this day, I still have nothing negative to say about the organization and what they do and what they stand for, because without them, I would not have been debt-free today. I remember some of the last conversations I had with Dave Ramsey and a couple of his board members. Man, they gave me their full support. We just realized that we were going opposite directions, but we both had great hearts and great meetings. And so with their support, I embarked on a new journey. And that was on a mission to empower minority communities and overcome debt and to build wealth. And throughout this journey over the last 3.5, 4 years of really starting my own business and building my own table, I've come to recognize a common issue. And I want you to be honest with me if you can resonate with this. Too many of us don't fully take charge of our own destinies. Instead, we let our employers, our bill collectors, social circles, and societal pressures dictate how we live our life, how we dress, how we think, how we act, how we respond. And y'all, let's be real, this is hindering our path to building true and lasting wealth and having a fulfilled life. And I can't speak for everyone, but I know how society had made me think about certain things. I remember my bosses pre-Ramsey telling me, yo, you can't do that because I need you here. I remember getting calls from bill collectors, and when I wanted to travel, I couldn't travel because I owed them money. And so I had to get an extra job to pay them back on my journey of getting out of debt. I remember sitting at the side of my own life and everyone telling me what I should do, what I should say, how I should think, when I should work, when I should get off. And I remember getting frustrated. And I look out and I see some of you all are feeling the same way. And so determined to change this narrative, I dedicated 3 years to developing a solution to help you take a seat at the head of your life. And I want to share it with you right now. Take a look. The noise, it's distracting. It's pulling me away from my purpose. And I need to make a change. Enough is enough. The hardest part is taking the first step. But on the other side of fear is freedom. It's time to take your seat at not just the table, but the head of the table. You see, abundance, wellness, and freedom are within reach. Embrace your purpose. It's your table. It's your life. It's your time. Does the world ever get so loud that it's hard to even think? Your purpose is calling, but you can't seem to hear it through all the noise until right now. It's time to take your seat at the table. What's meant for you will never miss you. But first, it's time to step into your power, own your purpose, and reach your God-given potential. That's right, family. For the past 3 years, I have poured my heart and my soul into writing the book that not only changed my life, but it will change your life as well. You see, Take Your Seat at the Table, which is officially available for pre-sale today, is a book, is the blueprint, is the step-by-step guide to forging a life marked by authenticity, prosperity, wellness, and freedom. If you pre-order this book today, man, I understand you won't get this book until January, right? Because the book comes out January 14th, 2025. But I say, yo, what can I do to empower people today? So over the next 6 months, between now and until January 14th, every single month, I am giving away bonuses like crazy. When my team and I added up all the bonuses, it's going to be close to $2,000 worth of bonuses that you're going to get. That's going to help you get out of debt. That's going to help you invest. That's going to help you start building wealth. And I'm super excited about it because, man, I'm telling you right now, for you just spending $20 to help you take a seat at the head of your table, you're going to get tools and resources that are going to change your life starting right now. Now, some of you probably saying, Anthony, listen, but I don't know if this book is for you, for me. That's a good question. This book is for you. Is if one, you have a big dream. You have a goal, you have a plan, but question whether you have what it takes to make it happen. Can I be honest with you? I questioned myself leaving Ramsey saying, do I have what it takes to build a 7-figure, 8-figure company? I started questioning myself, but when I got around the right people, when I started learning, when I started reading, when I started getting the information, not only did I realize I had what it took, but I also had the means necessary because God fearfully and wonderfully made me. And he gave me the tools and resources to do it. But I had to really take the seat at the head of my life to understand this is what I've been called to do. And this book is going to help you understand that all your dreams, all your goals, your vision, it can happen. And here's how it will happen. This book is for you. If it's been so long since you've put yourself first that you don't know what you want and what you need. How many single mothers have put your children first, all the way from birth to college? How many parents have put their children first? How many of us have put our boss's thoughts before our own thoughts about how we should live our life? How many of us have allowed our jobs and our careers to be the cornerstone, not the cornerstone, but the center of our life? I'm about to say something's going to frustrate some people, but how many of us have put the church, the pastor, before our first ministry, which is home? And now we're like, wait a minute, should this be the way? This book is going to help you understand of how you can still have an amazing career. You can still serve your bosses and your jobs well. You can still serve the church and the kingdom well. You can still love the hell out of your kids, and you still get what you want and need. This book is for you if you want to build wealth and build a legacy that lasts generations. I'm tired of seeing wealthy white people leave money for their children's children. And I'm sorry, it's not just race, because there's a lot of white people who are not leaving that. I'm tired of seeing the super wealthy leave, get the information, get the knowledge on how to leave a legacy for generations, and we're not getting it. This book is going to walk you through how I've built the wealth that I have, and how I'm continuing to build the wealth that I have, and how this is just the foundation, right, of how we do it and how you can pass along. But did you know that legacy and wealth is not just financial? Every millionaire and every billionaire that I've interviewed, money was maybe 10 or 15% of the conversation. What helped them get to the millions and multi-millions and hundreds of millions that I've sat down with in one billionaire? Money was 15% of the conversation. And in this book, I'm going to reveal what are the things that was helping them build the wealth that was outside of the money, but it had everything to do with money. This book is for you. If you know that God fearfully and wonderfully made you for a reason, but you don't know what that is and how to tap into that. Do you know that so many of us are working jobs that we should not be working because it's not aligned with our purpose? Do you know that so many of us we have a business and we shouldn't have that business? We should be working a 9-to-5 job. What's attached to our wealth building is our decision, and it's our purpose and in our mission. I'll be honest with you all. I'm not the smartest. I'm not the wisest. But the reason why we've been able to build a multi-7-figure business is because I'm aligned with the purpose that God has given me. And everybody has a purpose. I'm not regurgitating something. I'm doing what God has told me to do. God told me to talk about no debt. He didn't tell me to go out there and tell people to utilize other people's money and to get an 800 credit score and never use their money. No, I'm doing what God has told me to do. And because I'm aligned with that purpose and that assignment, that's why the company is doing well. And I'm going to help you tap into your purpose, your assignment, and take your seat at the table. This book is for you. If you could use a community of ambitious human beings to hold you accountable, because I'm going to show you how I'm going to help hold you accountable. And also, this book is for you. If you want to make work for you, whether that means pushing harder or pulling back to pursue your purpose. Listen, this book is not just a guide. It's a movement, y'all. It's a movement, and I'm super excited about it. It's a movement towards reclaiming your power. Take your seat at the table and building a legacy you were always meant to create. You can find a link to secure your copy in today's show notes. Listen, to celebrate this launch of my new book, I'm thrilled to announce an unprecedented online event on August 22nd called a New Millionaire Masterclass. You see, during this masterclass, I'll be teaching how to emulate millionaire investment strategies regardless of your current income. This masterclass has limited seats and is offered 100% free. So spots are going to fill up quickly. So make sure you go over to millionaire.anthonyoneal.com for your free spot. And see, I'm already giving you something now. I'm already giving you, no, I'm not selling no $1,000, $500 product at the end of this. I want to give you the skills and the resources that I wish I had 15 years ago. I'm going to show you how multimillionaires are investing and how you can do that, making $45,000, $30,000, $50,000, $100,000 a year. I can't wait to see you at the new Millionaire Masterclass and to hear your stories of transformation and triumph. But I'm telling you, you want to get the book. All you gotta do is go to anthonyoneal.com/book. We already should have some lower thirds up and some ads up, and I'm super, super excited about this book, but I want you to get the book. Because if you get the book today, you're gonna get $2,000 worth of free bonuses, and then also, I'm gonna give you the intro in chapter 1 right now. Listen, can you share this video? Can you share this journey? Can you share this message? Can you send it to a friend? Because it is time for us to take a seat at our tables so we can live the life that God wants us to live. Thank you so much for getting this book, and I promise you, it's gonna bless you. God bless you.